Hi all, welcome to Eduflare Academy. Welcome to another session of our PYQ discussion. So in the previous class, we discussed our first chapter, that is when, where and how. So today we are going to discuss the important PYQs that asked from the chapter 2, the earliest societies. Okay. So when we look into the previous year questions analysis shows that two to four questions are generally asked from this chapter. So the questions asked from this chapter in previous year include various topics like historical site, Palaeolithic site, rock painting, etc. Okay, so these are the important areas in this chapter. Okay, let's move on the first question. The question number 1. How do we know today that ostriches were found in India during the Palaeolithic period? The options are: these are described in the memories of foreign travelers. We have vivid description of these birds in the writing of that time. Large quantities of ostrich eggshells were found at Patna in Maharashtra. We have archived oral memories on ostrich in Delhi's National Museum. So which of the following option is related to ostrich? So you can pause the video and try to find out the answer, and I'm not wasting the time, so let's move on the solution. Okay, so here the correct answer is option 3, that is large quantities of ostrich egg shells were found at Patna in Maharashtra. Okay, what's the explanation? The archaeological excavations in Maharashtra, that is Patna site, Beed district, revealed engraved ostrich eggshells dating back to the Upper Paleolithic period. This is how we know ostrich once lived in India during prehistoric times. Okay. The second question, which of the following statement is correct about megaliths? Which of the following statement is correct about megaliths? The first option, they provided raw materials for making stone tools. All were found underground and hidden away from view. They were concentrated in the northwest of the Indian subcontinent. They were used to mark burial. Okay, which of the following options are related to megaliths? So try to find out the answer by pausing the video and then look into the answer. Okay, so here the correct answer is they were used to mark burial. Megaliths. What is megaliths? Large stones are known as megaliths, placed to mark burial sites of the dead. Okay, found widely in South India, Musky, Brahmagiri, Additionallur, etc. These are the some places we found megaliths, and some parts of Central and North India. Sometimes pots, weapons, ornaments and tools were also found with the dead. Grave goods. Okay. And the third question, which period is longest in human history? This is one of the important question. Okay, first you need to understand this whole period. Okay, so we already discussed about these all periods: Paleolithic age, megalithic, Mesolithic, Neolithic. These are very important, and the futures of these all period is also very important. Okay, and also the sites of these periods. So here, which is the longest period in the human history? Paleolithic age, megalithic age, Mesolithic age and the Neolithic age. Which age or period is longest in human history? Okay, let me look into the answer. So the correct answer is Paleolithic age. What is Paleolithic age? The Paleolithic age, which is also known as Old Stone Age, is the longest period in human history. Okay, which is considered as the longest period in human history, which is starting about 2 million years ago and lasting until around 10,000 BC. What is the full form of BC? Before Common Era. So humans lived as hunter-gatherers during this period, and they used crude stone tools. Okay, so I'm already add the futures of these all ages these all periods. The first one is Palaeolithic age, which is also known as Old Stone Age, so which begins about 2 million years ago with first stone tools, ends around 10,000 BC. Length, more than 99% of human history was spent in this age. That's why it is the longest period. Futures, what are the futures? Hunting, gathering, fire discovery, cave paintings, etc. Bhimbetka, it's an important Paleolithic site. Okay. And also Mesolithic age, Neolithic age, and Megalithic age are given there. What is the futures of Mesolithic age? Short transition period. Neolithic age, which is also known as New Stone Age. Farming, domestication and settled life are the futures. Neolithic age, so actually it's a repetition. Megalithic age, later prehistoric, mainly for burial practices, with a much shorter compared to Paleolithic age. Okay, so these are today's 3 important PYQs from this chapter. Okay, hope you understand the questions and their answers. So if you have any doubt, you can ask it in comment box. Okay, thank you.